Wednesday. Chapter 47, The Edge of the World. Ooh. I listen to the wind outside the window. Dylan lies curled into my side, warm as a puppy. In a few minutes, Daddy will get up and start heating water in the microwave for coffee. He'll take a shower while Mama gets us up for school. I slip out of bed and check my backpack for brownie order forms. I want to make sure I have plenty just in case I don't have a heart attack up on the stage and die right then and there. If I drop dead on stage, well, I don't know how Jewel and Baby will get back together. But I'm trying, like Mama says, to look at the donut rather than the hole. All the good things, the possible things, the things to be grateful for. First, after our troop meeting on Wednesday, Daddy came home practically walking on air. "I got a car," he announced. He picked Mama up and twirled her around. "What do you think about that, Button? A car!" Mama's face lit up like Christmas Day at the sound of her old nickname. Dylan jumped up and down, clapping. "What kind of car, Daddy? A race car? A monster truck?" Daddy picked up Dylan and hugged him. "Better than a race car and better than a monster truck," Daddy said, grinning. "A free car." "Does it run?" I asked. "How could a car that runs be free?" Daddy laughed. "Course it runs, Piper. It runs great because I built the engine." Daddy told us his boss at work had this old car that wouldn't run for nothing, but he told Daddy if he could fix it, he could have it for free. "So that's why you've been working so many extra hours?" Mama said. Daddy nodded. "I know it's been hard, but it'll be worth it. No more riding the bus everywhere, and we can even leave this city if we want, look for better opportunities somewhere else, or go back to Cypress Point." Daddy stopped at the look on our faces. "Or," he said, clearing his throat, "we could stay at least for a while." Now that Daddy has a car, he promised to take lots of boxes of brownies to sell at work. Second, everyone in our troop who goes to church this Sunday will tell all about what we're going to do to help Jewel and Baby. "Doesn't matter if it's a church or a synagogue or a mosque," Carmen said. "On worship days, people are always more willing to part with money." Then she looked at me. "You have to be sure we all know the story to tell, though." I did. With Daria's help on the computer, I wrote out Jewel and Baby's story and made sure each of them got a copy. Third, when we found Ree in the park yesterday, we told her all about what we're doing to help Jewel and Baby. "Tomorrow is a big assembly at school," Fire told her. "Then there'll be like close to 1 million people there." Ree's eyes got big. "1 million?" Karina smiled. "Well, maybe not 1 million, but a lot. And Piper's going to tell them Jewel and Baby's story. And then they'll buy millions of boxes of brownies." Fire crowed. Ree looked at me. "You realize, don't you, that if you tell them the whole story of Jewel and Baby, they'll probably figure out you live in a shelter?" I nodded. "We know. But we've got to raise that money for Jewel and Baby soon. If Jewel can't go live at Hartwell Manor, nobody's sure what will happen to her. But her caseworker says it probably won't include Baby." Ree shook her head and she said, "If you ladies are willing to give up your brownie money to help an old woman living on the streets, then by God, we can help too." "We?" Karina asked. "That's right," Ree said. "I'm going to get the word out on the street. We're all going to fly our signs for Jewel." "Do your what?" Fire asked. Ree laughed. "Signs, little sister. The signs we hold up asking for help, for work, for money. We call that flying our signs. I will personally make sure that every person out there gives some of their money for Jewel." "Don't they need the money for food and stuff?" I asked. "We're all on the edge of the world," Ree said. "Lots of us have fallen off that edge with no way to get back up. If we can help one of our own get back on solid ground into a safe place, We'll do it. Ree walked across the park with me, Ajax by her side like always. We didn't talk, but that was okay. It was a comfortable not talking. I like that about Ree. Then out of the blue she said, I saw Jewel yesterday. I stopped and looked up at her. You did? How is she? I wanted to grab her hand, but knew better. Ree smiled down at me. Better, she said. Much better. And then, very quickly, like it was a mistake, she brushed her hand against mine. Ree touching me, something I never thought would happen. Daddy singing in the shower, something else I never, ever thought would happen. The donut, the possible things to be grateful for. Maybe, just maybe, we really can get Jewel and baby home together.